Let's do this. In chat room. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll the intro. Oh, my chat box crashed. What? No. Hold on. Alright. There it goes. Now it's working. And the chat box crashed. Yeah, let's go to what page. Alright, so... Alright, now this is a request from Aaron. Back in, basically, as you saw, early access, December 3rd, 2013, this little thing came out called Galactic Starfighter. This was now originally the game actually has a Space Fighter game in the game that you can play. That is basically on rails, basically. It's not, like this. I mean, when this came out, this was a lot better. But the original game was like an on rails, where you start at the bottom and go up to one side, go up the other side, go up the other side. You was on a rail shooting things. That's everything else. Then the third early access unlocked to January 13th, 2014. This to everything else and all. And then finally, as you can see, free to play, February 4th, 2013. So as you can see, free to play can play this to everything else. It's different. Then our good friend Doc, he's got a little beginner's guide, so if you want to kind of learn about it and everything else, I believe his is the updated one, I believe. Whereas the other one, the .NET, yeah, you see, it's dated to November 15, 2013, when the game first came out. Because since 2013, they had actually had some updates and some, stuff to everything else and all, so... They've had some updates to try to make the game better. The Doc here, he's got the better guide. I'll put it that way. He's got the better guide. Alright, so, if you're trying to figure out where you're going, I am down here on the Empire side, this and everything else. You can go down here to Mission Departure. There's an actual bridge, I guess you'd call it, that you can go and explore. Or you can hit the letter H or Henry, and it will pop up this little thing. Now, your third ship will always be this one as your default, whichever one you have. So as you see, I've got a strike fighter, which is good for, if you like to go in, shoot things, keep going, this everything else. The little scout, that's where you go sneak around, looking to where the other team is and what the team's up to. The one you see me a lot of times are these gunboats. These are the snipers of the game. These are the ones that hang way back, will target you, and then snipe you from the distance, and that's why they're gunboats. So you see, I've got both versions. I've got the fast one that moves pretty quick, and then I've got the heavy gunboat that has heavy cannons and heavy everything else. Then you got the bombers. Now, bombers are the ones that lay mines, lay things, that's everything else and all. But they don't loot that, because you're a bomber. You're not designed to loot that. You're a bomber. So that's that. Now, I'm going to go down here, and then we're going to switch to the Republic side, so you can see the Republic side. No, it's not being stupid. Now, do you like I said, if you go down here, it's called Starfighter Launch Deck. Now, there is a flash point right here, as you can see, that you can pick up and do this everything else. There is a flash point. I believe yeah. So, do you want to find out more about the flashpoint? This guy is the flashpoint. He gives you a little intro, this everything else, and then starts the flashpoint for you. But as you can see, now these here you can't jump off. It would be nice if we can walk around them, but we can't. Then you go out here and you can actually look out. Like right there, that's a gunboat right there, looks like. Why is no one else keep doing stupid? There's a Donna right there. That's a Donna waiting to go out. Then over here should be a scout. This should be the scout ship. And that is a, no, that's a strike fighter. That's a strike fighter. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. Yeah, so again, hit H. Now, if you're in a team, that's everything else, you can do the group battle. But if you're just by yourself, you just do this. And there. And then, like I said, we'll do one of these battles, and then I'll go to the Republic side and show what the Republic side looks like. Hi, Aaron. Like I said, this is the Starfighter. I've got Kyle, Dino, Brandon up in the other realm. Now, I will say, this is not as popular as it used to be. Because it takes a good while sometimes for this to cue to kick sometimes. Because not too many people are doing it. Not too many people are doing it. And then when you start the queue, whatever ship you're in, that's it. You're in that default ship until you're done with the queue. So as you see, this is grayed out. And then, like I said, you can change your weapons, change your fire tower. And then these are your passive abilities that kick in. These are your passive abilities. Yeah, you actually fly the ship as soon as you get into the game. You actually do fly it. Put up the thing now, I can see the checkbox. But now you do fly it. It's just, like I said, not too many people are doing it anymore because it just, I'm guessing it's not as popular as it used to be. Just not too many people are really doing it anymore. Because now the shit you're looking at, that's the shit I'll be flying. And now a lot of times, this is the angle you're at. This is your angle. You don't go inside the ship. You fly on this direction. See, you won't tell me how many's in queue, I don't think. And then there you can see you can change the cosmetic. You can change your crew, as you can see. They don't even make the shit look like any of the shit on the movies. No, they don't. Unfortunately, no, they don't. And that's a sad thing. And now, like I said, it's not a toddler you used to do. It takes forever sometimes for the key to kick. And the only time you really see it kick in is, hey, Spaghetti. Happy New Year, Spaghetti. The only time you really see them get in, now they do these weekend events where every now and then they'll do these weekends where everybody, they'll do one of the weekend things to do Starfighter. That's the only time you really see the queue get active because it's a weekend event and you get XT and stuff to the else on that. Well, in a couple more minutes, if this thing don't kick, I'll go to the Republic side and then show it the Republic side. Maybe on the Republic side it's more active. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Just like I said, not too many people really do it anymore. Alright, now we're gonna jump to the Republic side. That way you see what the Republic side looks like. Maybe we'll get lucky on the Republic side, they'll be active. Oh, hi, honey! How you doing, honey? Here, let me throw a snowball at you. Yeah. As you can see, the light day is still going. Alright, so where did this go? Using the torch here, down there. Oh, wait, you're correct. Because it's still Christmas. And just like I said, just like the Imperial side, oh, I looked at done it on this side. Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you see, here's the flashpoint over here again, as you can see. There's the flashpoint, so do you want to do the thing, which you can do each day. That's the flashpoint right there. We'll go ahead and take a look at the thingy. Alright, that's a Donna right there. That's a Donna not waiting to go out. See what this one is. That's a gunboat right there. This one's probably a strike fighter. If it's set up right. This should be a strike fighter. Yep, that's a strike fighter. Yeah. So let's see. Will we get lucky and actually be able to jump on this side and go? Alright, just like I said on the last one, hit H for Henry. It will pop up the thingy. So as you can see, that's your strike fighter. That's your little scout right there. So if you want to go exploring, that's your scout. Your gunship. Now this one I fly a lot. I like this little gunship right here. This is your $1. I tend to fly this dollar, this everything else. So this dollar, I don't know. I guess it thought to be a D-wing type thing because the thing down here, that it just, I don't know. When it comes flying, I'd rather fly this thing. To me, I'd rather fly this thing. These 3-day ones done don't they? Yeah, exactly, Aaron. That's the thing. Like Dina just said, I'm sorry, this game just takes the piss out of me. It's a retort period. Yeah, I understand, Dina. I understand. Like I said, you and they who don't like this game, I understand. Alright, so, like I said, your default one will be this. So let's go ahead. And like I said, if we can get the thing going. Like I said, unfortunately, nobody's really doing it anymore. And it's the only time that really kicks in is when the, when they have the weekend event where everybody, is to do the Starfighter. That's the only time this thing will actually get active. There's just not many really doing it anymore, as you can see. And yes, it's controlled by your mouse. It is controlled by your mouse. I'm controlling this by the mouse. Yeah, see, I'm not in the game. I can't activate the special towers because I'm not in the ship. And here's what they do. But now, like I said, I don't know. Just not too many people queuing. I don't think there's a way to really look to see who's in the queue. I don't think. See, the thing's right there lit up so you can see. Activities. So I don't know. Nobody's really doing yet. If I remember correctly, you need a total of 10. You need 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. I guess nobody's gonna do that. I guess I can go show the other way. Let me jump to my ship. Now this is the original one. So on every single ship, there's a command button. This thing right here is called a public fleet command. Every ship, somewhere near the You know, the bridge of the ship that's going to these things. Now let me have that. They turn it off? Yeah, they must have turned it off. Huh. Let's go over to the other side. Let's see if the other side can do it. Mm-hmm. La 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 la. Unless they turned it off, I don't know. Alright, let's jump to my shield. La 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 la. And then, like I said, to the entire players, somewhere is going to be a console called either Imperial Fleet or Republic Fleet. There it goes. Delay there. Alright, so right here, where it's called Space Combat, these are the ones you do. And like I said, these are basically on the rail thing. But as you can see, when you do these, you actually get ship rewards. Like you get a grade 2 beam charger. There's something right there. Grade 2 beam charger. A high-to-work beam generator. Weekly pass. Now here's something right here. I do have to show this down. Free to play, when you're playing this thing with everything else, you couldn't do this back to back to back. Now, a subscriber like me, I can do this back to back to back to back to back all the way through all of them. And like I said, it's a rail thing where you're on a rail shooting with everything else. But I think what's the first one? Yeah, because I want to say, yeah, see, that one says required level 15. There's NXT list. We're going to do the most basic one. Well, like I said, spaghetti. You know, it's not kicking. Alright, jump to the galaxy. There it is. Now, like I said, this is how you do it on the old style. See, they'll let me have that. Yep, here it is. Like I said, You gotta watch these rocks. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Out of nowhere.
Don't hit me, don't hit me. I'm taking up speed. Another cruiser just ahead. Ouch! I knew that was gonna happen. I had to get out of repair myself though. And there it is. Concluded. Oh my god, if I released a game like this, I would just kill myself. Yeah, Dino. No, it's not. I tried throwing that a while back, but I've not played it in a while. I've not played Fortnite in a long while. Alright, so now, like I said, that's the stage title to that. Like I said, the other one, I don't know, nobody's really doing this anymore. I mean, I have to actually key it up, try to get points and everything else, and it just doesn't seem to kick anymore. The only time it does kick is when they have the weekend event to do the start title to the weekend, and that's the only time the thing really kicks anymore. 200 players? Oh wow. I didn't know that many was playing Fortnite. That's a lot of players. Yeah, well, that's about it. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, Aaron wanted to see what this thing is. Like I said, this is the most updated. There's a video here. I kind of muted it. This everything else and all. 200 million? Wow, that's a lot of people. But now, like I said, as you can see, it came out a good while ago, but I don't know. Nobody's really doing it anymore, unfortunately. Nobody's really doing the Starfighter. So that's about it. I will put, after the video gets done processing, if there's anything else, I'll put these links in so you can take a look at it. But like I said, nobody's really doing it anymore. And as you can see right here, you got a weekly and a daily that you can do. And there's, like I said, there's times I'll queue to the thing, and it takes almost a whole hour before the thing finally kicks, and I go into a team. A whole hour, so it's just not as popular as it used to be. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and after that go get some dinner and just everything else. So there you go, Aaron. You was asking what the Starfighter is. There's what it is. And then, like I said, if you're just trying to get XP, just everything else, and get free XP, yeah, right here, as you saw here, you can get, a free boost, just everything else. And if you're level 70, yeah, you get fleet commendation to get stuff on through your ship, that everything. That's what these are used for, to get fleet gear to your ship, basically. But you can also get command crates, just everything else and all, playing this. And that's about it. So, any questions? Oh, wow, I got quite a few people watching me. Hello, Happy New Year's. Anyway, like I said, okay, no problem. Well, like I said, Aaron was recording this, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off, go get some dinner. As you all know, I'm Jenny Jr., leader known as the SAS. I run this. I also run an SAS over in Star Trek Online, and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I will see everybody later. Thanks for watching and being here. Alright, so you are a Republic player to the Republic, you entire player to the entire, you bounty hunters and smugglers. Make sure the credit's good, and make sure the milky cookie's delicious. Happy New Year's. Hope this year will be a good year, and I will see everybody shortly. So, bye now. Bye, everybody.